Hello people, I hope everybody's like looking forward to this weekend. I hope it's sunny for ya, everybody. But yeah, how could I not respond or react to this? Like, Video Craig's done a podcast with him. I'll call him Video Craig, man. He's more Video Craig, man. Fuck, you know. I knew him before the Hedgehog. But like, how could you not? This guy, like, what the fuck, man? First off the bat, right, he's like said, can you do it in black and white, Craig? You know what I mean? Because I don't want to show the black. I don't want to look like Beetlejuice or Gollum on there, man. So, can you sort that out for us? Anyway, let's get right into it, man.
Epileptic as a child. So I was diagnosed with petit mal at 5-year-old and I was having like 50 fits a day. I hit my head when...
I'll call bullshit straight there, man. 50 fits a day in your mum day notice, because he's going to say his mum day notice in a minute. You know what I mean? I'll call bullshit on that. 50 a day, no way.
School,
right.
5-year-old, I hit my head on a wall and I ended up going to hospital to obviously have an operation on my skull, and 4 weeks later I was having fits, which my parents didn't know anything about. They're just seen as...
How can you not know your kid's having a fit? You know what I mean? I was just fitting around the house like it was just something normal. They just thought I was acting up.
episodes, and I was took to the doctors and they basically said I had petit mal. It was a child's epilepsy. So in junior school, it's gonna sound like I'm a wrong'un. we had a fish tank.
Heads up, man. He's a wrong'un. Because when I was young, man, I loved animals, man. If I found dead animals when I was a little kid, man, it used to make me sick, man. You know what I mean? I ate animals, but like this guy, he's on a different level, man.
And I remember the school putting us down in assembly, and this happened twice, and I don't know why from these things from assembly. I used to get these type of...
Stop kissing your lips and parting, man. I've noticed you did. Fucking hell, have you been like reading the Emma Cockerell cookbook or something, bro? Fuck, you know.
Of thoughts where, so the teacher had said, we've just getting a fish tank in the school. You can go down, you can look at it. Please, nobody do anything to this fish tank. And I decided I would pour paint in it. So...
That's got fuck all to do with epilepsy. That's just being a cruel little bastard, man. You know what I mean? Proper cruel, man. See, I wouldn't even do shit like... I thought I was like... You know what I mean? But I was shit to other people, like, when I was a little kid. But, like, I wouldn't take it out on the fish, bro. Fish? How defenseless and fish, man. You know what I mean? And look at him, man. He's like got glee in his eye about it, man. Like, he's why has he done a podcast, man? Why to bring this out?
When you see a behaviour, I couldn't tell you why them thoughts and stuff like that was occurring, but that's what I did.
And did you put paint in it?
Yeah.
What happened to the fish?
They died.
So how many fish were in the tank?
Smiling.
Oh, 15. The second time it happened, there was a nest, a bird's nest in the bushes. Nobody was to go near this bird's nest. So a kid called Liam Kowalik, we're like in the playtime and stuff like that, whatever it was called, when you're out in the yard, and he said, how should we find this bird's nest? So me being me, yeah.
Find this bird's nest, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how old he was then, but like, look at the glee in his eyes, man. And spoiler, like, he smashes the eggs, man. But like, why they like cook them or something?
Problem. Found the bird's nest and there was 3 eggs in it, and
should have touched them.
We smashed them. And
the best part's coming.
I just look back now and I think, why did I? Now, from us doing that, we both must have done one or two each, or whatever. There was 3, so maybe one done 2 and one done 1. But from that on, I decided I would run to the head teacher. From smashing them eggs, I'd run to the head teacher and blame.
Man, that tells me all I need to know.
And there was a kid called Michael Horner who I knew would do anything. He'd do anything if you asked him to. If you paid him to do it, he'd do it for you.
Anyway, like, I don't want to go through the whole thing. I'll fill you in anyway. Like, this guy, he knew a guy at school who'd do anything for a bit of money, right? So he said, I'll give you a fiver to go and break that guy's jaw, man. And he did it. You know what I mean? I'd love to see some proof of this or whatever. And later on, he says he gets like had over like, and he has to have his hand broken with a fucking mallet. You know what I mean? And he says, do you want a towel in your mouth? And he goes, nah. What do you think this is? Some mafia bullshit? Hang on, that's near the end, man.
Your so-called pal's flatlined and they've brought him back. If he dies, you're up for a murder charge. And I just remember putting my hand down on this rock, and he asked us, he says, do you want to bite on a towel? And I says, look, mate, we're not in a mafia film, just break it. And he smashed me hand with a mallet, mate.
Fucking hell.
And broke.
Yeah, I want to see your hand, man. Video Craig's probably seen it, but trust me, man, there'll be like signs that you've had your hand mashed in with a mallet, man. You know what I mean, Beetlejuice. But like, as for that, like, you want to fight homeless Mickey, like you try and be Danny Christie, man. You try and get what you 1 second away from saying it's a good day to be alive, and you want to say, but you know, but you want to be Danny Christie so bad, so badly, man. I mean, who like comes on the Dark Corner, right, and then books herself into a podcast with Video Craig after like a couple of weeks, man, to tell their tales, man, you know, and it just shows he's a sick fuck, really, you know what I mean? So yeah, the jizz, man, the jizz, fuck, you know, animalcruelty.com, innit? Fuck's sake, I hope he ain't got none. See you later, people, respect.